So today someone was talking about the prostitution, I guess.
Mm-hmm.
Mm.
And what do you think about that?
About what constitution?
Not non the prostitution.
Oh, prostitution.
Oh yeah, yes. Yeah,
Interesting.
yeah.
Aditya,
It is actually legal in some places, not everywhere. But
Yeah, like
uh,
here it's also illegal.
yeah.
Yeah, like
but actually, but it's not actually legal all over India. Actually, it's some places in Mumbai and Delhi. Yeah, that's it. And other places, they are running only in illegal, and it can anytime be arrested for that. But
Yeah.
like India, like countries, it kind of be needed because where sexual education is not so much.
Mm,
Actually, it should be taught because lot of violence over women
oh okay.
happens continuously. Like yeah, when I joined my university in here, they were asked me to do a course on sexual education. So yeah,
Yeah, like
so
here the prostitution is illegal, but there are many girls. I say there are also here there are also boys that do that, but like they are not protected from the laws. So what like I don't know if happens something to them, they are not protected.
here also actually in Australia also it's legal. Like I've seen lots of
Yeah, but
strip club and other.
like yeah, but the guy who sent I don't know the topic. It was for me it was like talking about the relationship and not about actually the prostitution. And I don't know why he just said stuff for prostitution. It was about relationship, how the girl actually can stay with a man in a house, something like that.
Yeah, actually, it's not wrong. It's actually legal. After 16 years, it's actually even in India, it's legal. I don't know why it's creating scene on it. It's actually before itself, it's legal
Oh,
to
okay, okay,
stay with
okay,
the money. Yeah.
yeah.
okay.
And it's their concerned. Why is this guy like? How can they allow it? Or they can allow. It's their choice actually.
Oh,
Mm,
okay, okay, okay.
mm. No,
There
actually,
are
what?
there are some people around like saying they will save the culture and enforce silently enforces male chauvinism over it.
Oh, okay.
Mm, yeah. So, what I have observed is like I have talked to a lady also. Like she was on Telegram and we were having this conversation, and she told that she was a sex worker. Now we got to discuss about why she is doing it and all. So the main point is the financial aspect. Actually, because there is so much less opportunity and the poverty is so high that sometimes a woman belonging to the like not so privileged financial backgrounds have to do that. And plus, I've also traveled to various places in India and I've seen it very closely how this thing operates. Like it's you have to bribe the police the workers doing it have to even bribe the police and the authorities actually, and then you get the permission, and that is also not 100% that. And there is another aspect to it is there are a lot of frauds also that's going around. Like the fraud is like they will call you the prostitute might call you, but when you go there, there are already two or three guys present and they ambush you, and there is money extortion also.
Oh,
So yeah, so this is all the thing. Like making it illegal, it's making on even worse. It's
yeah,
just it's just illegal for the name's sake, but it actually takes place.
yeah, yeah.
What?
Actually, like what you were saying about the
Yeah.
financial conditions, like here, most of I would say girls are like black girls or girls who aren't Italian. So the problem is that they when they come to Italy, they have like no no financial any they have bad financial condition, so most of them like goes to do prostitution. And here that's is the very big problem. And
Yeah,
also there are people like actually Italian people who just I don't know go to Africa or Romania, and they just say, yeah, if you come with me in Italy, I will give you work and stuff like that. And then they
mm,
just bring these women here, and they just make them to do like prostitution. Okay, so this is
mm.
like here is this is the big issue about prostitution right now.
Oh, it's even worse in India. Like the you're talking about like human trafficking.
Yeah, 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 yeah.
Yeah, it's worst in India. Like in a year, thousands of young women are from Hyderabad, from maybe Kerala. I heard no, Kerala not. Mostly from Hyderabad and other places are trafficked to Dubai and
Oh,
the
okay, okay.
big countries.
Yeah, in Maharashtra it's actually high, like near Bombay and
Yeah, 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 yeah. So yeah,
Yeah, I think
human.
the government should do some laws about it.
Uh,
Like I actually like I don't know if these poor women want to do it or they are like obligated by some man. Like there are some girls who actually do it because they maybe like it, and there are easy money. But most of them I think like are they are
Forced to
like
do.
obligated to do it. Forced, yeah,
Yeah,
forced.
forced to do.
Yeah.
Yeah,
So that's the problem.
that's sad actually.
Yeah, yeah, that's sad, bro. Like
Uh,
it's the problem. Like it's sad because it's like how your financial conditions can bring to you to do that.
mm,
I think
yeah,
there should be like laws, some law like that. If you're like in bad conditions, just I don't know for like here when you like I don't know there are laws like when you lost your job or something like that, you can ask
mm,
money to the government, and the government like tell you, hey, for I don't know 3 months we will give you the money, and we will also will offer you if there are some jobs, we will offer you also a job, and if you don't accept the job we will stop giving you the money. And it's so actually like government helps you, and I don't know how it works in India.
no, there is nothing like that in India. You are
Oh,
your own. You are on your own, and
like now in let's say in lockdown, okay,
uh,
like I think many people lost their job. So here,
absolutely.
yeah, here there is something called like custody integrazione, where actually like you can ask money to the government so they will help you because the I don't know the your boss can't give you money because he doesn't have. So the government like actually helps their boss to like they give their money, so it helps actually the company or the shop or the restaurant.
Yeah, actually, the government in India didn't do anything like that. I was during the lockdown was going on. I heard Germany did something where they supported the people, like they gave them money and they gave them services. But in India, what happened was there was a scheme by the Prime Minister. He transferred like what 500 rupees for 3 months in the woman's account,
Okay.
and like that's a peanuts. And
Yeah,
apart
500
from,
is nothing, man.
yeah, for 3 months you give 500,
no, India actually gave like 15,000 crore or something a package, right? In that package, they only gave loan and other facilities to the companies from small scale to large scale industry. And other than that, they didn't do anything directly to the people, but
right.
it's helping the economy. They did, but a lot of people lost job and they didn't get anything, nothing.
Yeah, and there was a huge migrant crisis too.
Yeah, and the
Like
transportations are blocked, and a lot of people has
walk
to walk from one place to other. Like, yeah,
and,
they started walking from Chennai to somewhere near Bihar. That's really hard to
and
hear
lot of
and see.
yeah, and lot of people died on the way, right?
Yeah,
Yeah,
Like
that's
I
sad too.
saw that.
yeah, we had this, and another thing was like they increased the electricity bills. At least it happened in my place. Like they were supposed to give relief. We were expecting they will be giving relief, but they overcharged the price.
Yeah,
Oh,
in every state in India did that too. They overcharge so much in electricity actually.
Like, can you believe it, bro? Like people having such a difficult time, and instead of helping them, they are overcharging the citizens who don't have the job and the money. And I like myself observed this very closely, and they were charging money. And when I went to the electrical department to ask what are the charges for, they said, no, no, we are charging it this, that. They're making up excuses. But
like this problem, I think it's everywhere. Like here, people ask it to like stop the taxes, uh,
uh,
because I think the restaurants were closed, everything were closed. So they said just stop the taxes when everything will open up, we will pay. But actually, the government like didn't listen, so people had to pay the taxes, and the taxes here are like really high. So there
mhm,
were like protests, some riots here.
yeah. And we had a very impulsive lockdown in India. It was like there was not a preparation also. It was imposed like almost like a knee-jerk reaction. A lot of trains were disrupted. A lot of people were stuck into different places. Like many of my friends were stuck at many different places, and they used to say that to get a one times food they'll have to stand in line from the early morning in the 4, and their number would come by like 4 or 5 in the evening.
Oh man,
And
that's sad. That's sad.
Yeah,
And
actually, even in Australia, actually they did well. Like for whoever has jobs, they gave some tax rebates, and whoever lost a job, they gave job keeper salary like 1,500 per fortnight actually dollars.
oh, okay,
Yeah, so
like
yeah, because more than 3 million people lost a job here. That's the issue. It's actually in recession now.
okay, okay, okay. Like no, there are no cases there, right?
no,
Sorry,
no.
In Australia, I mean.
In Australia.
sorry. What's it? What did you say? What did you
Yeah,
say?
I mean, like no, there are no corona cases there, right?
No, actually, now the cases are rising now. Like new UK strain and other things. Like and there's no restriction. I'm working in a shop, and they are asked to do wear masks. To like there's no restrictions like wearing mask and going around like
Oh
because the
yeah, yeah,
cases like
here
there have
too.
Yeah.
been 100 cases now, uh, new cases now. Near in the Christmas it starts spreading
Oh
Oh,
more
man.
times.
okay,
And
okay.
actually in Sydney there were cases rising, I heard.
Yeah.
Yeah, since the Indian cricket team is there. And
Yeah, this is because of UK, no UK strain. Even in India also it's rising. Like in Hyderabad
yeah,
and Bangalore, there were cases.
yeah, 122 people were found with that.
Yeah, it's about the new variant about, I guess.
Yeah, yeah, but I heard that it spreads faster, but it's not as deadly.
Yeah, I
So
think that the vaccine will work.
yeah,
So that's like a good thing. Like they don't have to re-again search for the vaccine.
yeah, man. And in India, there is going to be a massive vaccine mock trial also. Maybe it has started from today or tomorrow, but yeah, they'll be conducting this mock trial.
Okay,
And
okay.
see how it goes, man. But a lot of people have their apprehensions toward the vaccine also. So I don't know how many people will
Like,
be.
like most of people are scared, I guess.
Yeah, most of the people. So I
Like
don't know how.
I can understand them because you don't know what can happen.
Yeah, man.
But they have to know that if anything happens, there is like they can like it's not deadly, I guess, from what I heard.
And the problem in India is mostly execution. I don't know how well they will execute it because in India, since the Modi government has come into power, the planning has not been much of a problem. The execution has been a lot of concern, thing of
Okay,
concern.
okay.
Yeah, because vaccine, it's a very delicate thing. It has a process. You have to store it for like a minus degree, some degree. I
Yeah,
don't know
yeah,
how go under the current administration will they be able to pull it off, given their horrendous failures in implementing demonetization, GST. I don't know how well they will do this, but that's also people don't have that much trust on the government too.
yeah. Here, like you have to actually compile a form of like 10 pages.
Oh.
So I think here like it's well executed. It's a long
Mhm.
process to get the vaccine here. You have to compile every document they say. So yeah, and I think
I
we
don't know how is this vaccine gonna react. Like there are chances to get more side effects too. Like already
Yeah.
they are tested on one patient and he has some side effects after that, it seems.
like
Mhm.
from what I like from like here. Wait, let me get this document.
Yeah. Yeah.
Uh, Here we have the Pfizer and Biotech vaccine and the side effects. Wait, let me get the document. Okay, so the common side effects are like pain, redness, swelling at the injection site, tidiness, headache, muscle ashes, chills, articular pain, temperature, and then common one are enlarged lymph nodes, some rare serious allergic reactions, and symptoms of allergic reaction include hives, bumps on the skin that are often a lot of itchy, okay, swelling of the face, tongue or throat, difficulty in breathing.
Yeah.
Yeah, these are the side effects, the known side effects.
Uh,
Yeah, it's also written if you have like the rare one, just to contact quickly the hospital and go there.
and
It's
I,
better to live with corona rather than injecting these side effects.
yeah, I kind of agree. Because we don't know about how it will react to people with pre-existing conditions too. So that also we have to be looked at.
Yeah, 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 yeah.
People having lung issues, kidney issues, a lot of issues people have. So I don't know how it would react to them also. Thyroid issues.
Yeah, that's
Uh,
true. We will see, like, in few
like
months, we will see how it goes.
like what I genuinely feel is I don't know if it's good or bad, but I certainly feel that they have rushed to make the vaccine. That's the feeling that I get.
Yeah, obviously there was a rush because, uh, it take a lot of time to make the vaccine. Like, from I don't know, from 2 years to five, I guess, normally
Yeah,
or longer. I guess
right.
they just rushed.
Yeah, you were telling about the side effect.
Yeah, I guess we will see like in few months. And I
Yeah,
hope they just don't give the vaccine to everyone. I think like if the 50% of the population is vaccinated, the other 50% don't need it.
yeah, sure.
And what you guys think about often what you think or what you like your decisions often are conditioned by the society or from the outside from the world.
Oh,
Did you get me?
Yeah, I get you. I get you. So
Like
you
you are saying, like how is the society, like how is this corona can be contained or something? Sorry.
No. I'm not saying no. I'm not saying this. Like
no, I got it. You mean how the society influences our thinking, right?
yeah.
Ah, okay.
Yeah,
Yeah. Sorry
yeah.
for my bad English.
No. I got
No,
you. I
no,
got
no,
you.
no, 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 no. It's not the English. It's more of the sound or something.
Yeah. Actually, that plays a huge role, man. Like in thinking the way how a person thinks, culture, the locality,
Yeah,
the country.
like
It,
let's talk about I don't know
Mhm.
influencers. Okay,
Oh yeah, sure.
they leave promoting the products. Okay, so
Mhm.
actually they influence their followers to buy that product even if the product is bad,
Yeah.
and that's crazy for me. Like, and there are most people like you buy that product because that person said go buy this product, is this product is very good. And actually
Mhm.
that's scary how
Yeah.
new generation I say it's based on influenced by these people, these influencers or celebrities.
Yeah. Actually, the celebrities get away with it very, like they get away with it. The actresses and the actors and the celebrities that promote these products actually don't use them in their real life.
Yeah,
They're
that's true.
just doing it for the money, and they themselves are not using that.
Yeah.
So I guess, yeah, and if this thing goes into the court and into the law, only the company is responsible. But these guys who promote them are not held liable to anything. So I guess we need to have laws which need to clearly state that if you're endorsing a certain product, you got to have like you got to take responsibility of it. And if you don't find it good, then you don't do it, and you
Yeah,
don't promote.
like actually like most people that promote his product, they don't read or they don't read
Yeah.
about the product. Just okay, free money, let's do it.
Let's do it.
Yeah.
Yeah. And you would be amazed to see like our celebrities get like 5, 5, 6 crores for only posting one picture on Instagram.
Yeah, that's true, bro, that's true.
Man, it's crazy.
Like I remember like no, Kylie Jenner, I don't know if you know her.
Yeah, I know.
Like I remember like for one promotion she asked like for 1 million something like that, and bro like $1 million, and that's crazy.
Yeah.
like with one post you can make like 1 million. That's, oh my god.
Yeah, and now imagine that in a country like India, where like there is massive fan culture, the celebrities are treated like gods, and people go crazy to see just one glimpse of them. And now imagine a guy who has this much reach promoting something which is dangerous. So what do you expect? The people will go for it.
And
Yeah, my state is averse in hero worships.
Yeah, there are a lot of even temples created for the celebrities, man.
that's crazy.
And can you imagine the massive impact that is happening? There is a guy, his name is Salil Jamdar. I don't know if you guys know him or not,
No, bro, I
but
don't.
yeah, but he makes some parody videos with like songs or something. He puts in a song and makes it a parody video kind of thing. So he made a series on this, like how the celebrities are selling toxic stuff to innocent consumers, and they aren't held liable to any of the charges. So I recommend you guys watch his videos. His name is Salil Jamdar, and he's made a perfect. It's a light-hearted video, but he has explained it very well.
Okay, bro, I will watch it later.
Yeah. So that's how the situation is.
Yeah, also like I think like Indian people are so much like into they are fan stuff.
Yeah, there is idol worship, man.
That's crazy.
Yeah,
It's really
literally.
worse.
Like
Yeah,
also like the influence uh, of thinking about what you think about like politics. It's crazy how some people can manipulate you to what to think something different.
mm,
Yeah, that's really bad. Like most of the politics are divisive on something like Hindutva or separate identity, state identity, like that, cultural identity differences, and based on that, most people does the politics and creating fake propagandas and hates around another.
Yeah,
So
yeah, yeah, yeah.
it's really going worse nowadays.
and the best example to it is the recently happened Delhi riots, man.
Yeah.
It was all
That
politics.
the CAA one in February, that's really bad.
Yeah, the CA and RC, and after there was this protest going on, and some certain section of the Indian population was not happy with it, and some were for it. But the way the politicians capitalized on that, especially from the right wing, like it became huge, man, and we had this massive riot. A lot of people were killed, and the politician. It started with a simple speech of a leader, so you can imagine how much impact it has.
Yeah. Like here too, like there are politics here and Italy, like say some stuff, but they don't do it. And like first, like I don't want to make names, but like first, some people believe them, but after they see like they don't, they are just saying some bullshit. So they just start following and change their mind. So actually, that's good.
Yeah.
Yeah,
So
Mm.
like a lot of young people actually are I think are aware that most of like politics nowadays say stuff they don't do or they don't will
mhm.
do.
Yeah.
Yeah,
So
and I guess
Corruption is high in Italy, right? Corruption.
like yeah, here there is corruption.
When
Yeah,
India will
because
be in top of it.
yeah, but like here most of I guess most of the politics are corrupted because of the mafia also.
yeah, and I want to ask you this question, guys. So what do you think about the rising ultranationalism in the whole world? What do you think about it? Why it's rising, and what are your views on it?
On nationalism.
Yeah, like we are seeing a lot of ultra nationalistic movements springing out in the whole world. We have this, like a lot of ultra nationalists are winning elections throughout the world. So, what do you think? Why it's happening, and what are your views on it?
I
I
guess
think
like
left wing is fading. So most states, like right wing is only coming in the power.
Yeah.
So they kind of bring this nationalistic identity, culture, identity based politics. So a lot of people like they are coming as like about this homosexuality and
Mhm.
religion, language, and other stuff. Like in Europe, also a lot of countries like Serbia, Bosnia faces this kind of problems. So,
yeah, but also
Mhm.
I would say like I guess in Europe there is people actually are most of people who are like religious or people like that they love their country don't want to like external people to come in their country. So they like here in Italy some people say Italia prima, no, Italiani prima. That actually means like Italians first and then others. So
Oh,
like I don't know, let's say the immigration, okay,
yeah,
uh
the immigration thing.
yeah,
कौन खा रहा है ये खा कौन रहा है शांत रहो
the immigration, hey hey person.
फिर फिर
वो
So
खा नहीं
the
रहा.
immigration is a huge problem here, also the African immigration, because they just came here, like they come here and they don't have work. work, they don't have money. So what they do is like they join mafia, and and they start like selling drugs. So that's the big problem here. So people actually started to hate, like, I don't know, the immigration stuff like that. So there is a like movement, Italiani first, what I was saying, like Italian first and then others. So I think that's why there is also like national parties are winning.
So I was listening to this podcast like in the morning, and the guy was telling that 42% of the youngsters in America had voted for Donald Trump in 2014. Like the students, the young people, they are more inclined to the right wing politics nowadays. So why do you think that's happening?
A lot of students voted for Donald Trump.
Yeah, 42% of the university guys voted for Trump in 2014,
Well,
which has been in history.
actually, that's for me that's crazy. I wouldn't have imagined that. That's like young people would go to vote for Trump. But also there are like in America there are a lot of racist people, like racist white people, students also. Here also there are a lot of people, a lot of young people that are so racist, and they hate like black people. So I guess that's why they voted Trump, or just they see Trump as a good, I don't know, president.
Uh,
Like actually you can't know what people think. So
No,
you
what Trump did was like what Obama did. Like what Obama did, so he just developed it. But in recent Corona times, he kind of tried to concentrate more on the economy rather than people. So people kind of get messed up, and Corona spread everywhere.
Yeah, actually,
So
I if Trump could like manage the corona situation better, I think he would win to Biden. Uh, there were a lot of people who just wanted to vote Trump because they thought Biden was bad for a president. But when the corona came and the corona situation came, a lot of people like Trump did so bad things. Also, the black riots in America.
yeah, the George Floyd.
The George riots. Also, there he did so bad, like he take so bad actions. So people like started to hate him. Also, a lot of black community also did like started to hate him. So that's why I think he lost to Biden. So
yeah,
actually what's your thoughts, Faisal? Like you asked,
Yeah,
what do you think?
what I think was there were a number of factors because of which Trump won the election. The first being that Trump was perceived as this outsider who was not a politician, and the people in America were just fed up with the regular politicians. So they wanted to give him a chance, and one thing was the left wing was not that. We know that Hillary Clinton thing, whatever happened, there were a lot of email leaks of her, and the people was in no mood to give her a chance. So Trump got in, and Trump actually, like a lot of people, Trump stuck to a lot of promises that he promised during the election, and he was quite popular actually among the people until Corona came, and he just failed managing the stuff. And
Yeah, that's true.
yeah,
Also, like really, the George situation
yeah,
also affected a lot of, I guess.
and nowadays in the internet, lot of people spreading lot of propaganda over left or liberals. So most people
Yes, yes, yes,
misunderstanding that
yes.
and supporting right wings actually. Like yeah, they are
oh,
protecting something.
Oh,
Like no one is studying properly, but rather than others' opinion, they are waving. behaving or something else.
Oh, didn't know about that.
Yeah, because I can see a lot of people do.
No, man, lot of it is going on. Have you seen the WhatsApp group in India? Like, lot of propaganda, fake news, a
Yeah,
lot of things have been peddled right into your smartphones.
it
There's
is
massive,
it is the number one university in India now spreading.
yeah, WhatsApp
This
University.
propaganda. Yeah.
Oh my God.
Oh, oh man, it's so bad right now. Like the news channels, they have been sold out. We all know that. Like even in the groups, you get so many fake newses. Like I have got a lot of fake newses, and it's been all over, man. No news can be trusted on WhatsApp, especially.
Mm.
Yeah, like
Massive.
I think the fake news are the big problem of like the digital world.
Yeah. And the BJP guys are really good at this, the fake news thing. I'm not saying just because like I don't appreciate their
They
ideology
are
or what.
they
Yeah,
actually very much good control over the media actually
yeah,
because the
they
revenue
identify
system was totally corrupted, got corrupted because of
shit.
India doesn't have a free journalism before, so it was
Yeah.
restricted, and the UPA sucked at controlling the media, so the lots of scams like 2G got up.
Mhm.
But when Modi come to power, he started controlling it very well.
Yeah, I heard that a lot of news channels are controlled by Modi.
Yeah, Godi
So
medias,
yeah,
they are
so they
famous now.
don't say anything against him, and
Yeah,
that's
they are.
sad, man. That's truly sad.
Actually, I will tell you something. I will tell you a very interesting incident. When there were elections in Karnataka, I was very much. I wanted to see the grassroots level of politics in my city and my state. So I was just roaming around and meeting people from political parties. I had this friend who happened to be with the politicians and all. So one day we went to the BJP's office and we had some discussion and all. And there I came to know that their IT cell is actually very active. And what was happening was when the election was taking place, a lot of people used to randomly get added to random groups on WhatsApp, and there used to be massive propaganda against one community to the other community. And that was a thing which I have observed very closely. And there was a guy, I know him, he got added into an anti-Islamic group or something. Um, and when we found out, and like he wanted to come do police complaint and all, when we later found out it was some guy from the BJP that were doing it to like create polarization into the city and all.
Oh man,
But
I didn't knew that there was like in India what like people add to WhatsApp groups.
WhatsApp is like WhatsApp has swung many elections in India. It's very powerful, man.
Yeah, here we use just for like chatting and organizing things, stuff like
I
that.
think Aditya will agree with me that WhatsApp has impacted elections a lot in India.
Yeah, true. Like, yeah, they spread so much messages without even thinking it's right or not. No one fact check it. They just keep on forward it. Mainly this affect like older people, like 40 to 60-year old. Those people continuously sharing something,
Oh yeah.
whatever it comes, they started believing and circulating it.
Oh, here
And
I would say Facebook, like Facebook influences the elections because now here on Facebook there are only like old people. No young people use Facebook that much.
yeah,
Crazy how big is WhatsApp in India.
It's crazy, man. How
Like in America, most people like in America, no, like actually no one use WhatsApp. Also here in Europe, like in France, no one use WhatsApp. I guess in Germany too, but I don't know.
no,
Yeah,
actually, Yeah, actually, the thing is, India recently got such large scale internet connections. Before that, we didn't have so many internet users in India because
Yeah, after Geo is
yeah,
actually when he gave some free connections, free internet. A lot of people started using it.
yeah. So what happened was the plans were very expensive back then, but then this telecom provider, backed by the richest Indian man, Mukesh Ambani, he started this, and so a lot of people got free internet connections. And what we missed was a lot of people didn't have the internet literacy. So how you're going to use it and how you're going to be behaving on the internet. So a lot of things came by because of it. Like I heard this news where like the people who had to like have had some grudge on other people used to just take their picture and morph it and share on the social media that this guy or this woman kidnaps children and they are money extorters. So what happened was there was a massive news that broke out also where a lot of people were getting killed because people thought they were some bad people, but in general they were not that. So you can imagine the level of misinformation.
Oh my God,
Yeah,
that's crazy.
like
Yeah, actually, that's why I guess um, T series surpassed PewDiePie.
And one more thing, there's a guy named Prashant Kishore. He is the one behind all the IT cells when the election comes. Like he's the one who will decide what to do before the elections. And yeah, it's more of like political analyst who
Oh,
works for a party. Like yeah, he's a corporate now. Yeah, a lot of first Modi used in 2014 election, and he was the one who created the IT cell in BJP for the BJP. After that, they had some spats and they left. And now he's doing for everyone like Congress, Mamta for West Bengal, and Tamil Nadu DM. They are doing it for DMK. Like, now
okay,
it's
okay.
becoming a trend, like using a political analysis and creating something and using internet to propagate the ideas and fake information too. Yeah.
yeah. So Harry, to be very clear, this Prashant Kishore is the guy who was solely very much responsible for Narendra Modi's success in 2014. He was
Yeah.
the guy who completely changed his image from a Gujarati leader to a pan-India leader. So there was a rumor going on, was going on at that time. I don't know, maybe it was true or false, but they said that Narendra Modi had this interview with a guy. His name was Karan Thapar. So they had some heated interview, and Modi left the interview midway.
Oh,
So after Modi was very hesitant in having interviews and very apprehensive about it. So what this Prashant Kishore guy did was he made Modi sit in a room and watch that interview like maybe 10, 15 times. And he taught them how to like counter questions and all. So you can imagine the guy who's completely changed Modi's image, so how much influence he had in elections. And recently, Aam Aadmi, he was working with the Aam Aadmi Party too in the 2000 and like the recently conducted elections. So yeah, that guy is also a genius.
I think he will draw like he have to run for a prime minister instead of Modi.
Oh, he works for all. He's just a pure businessman kind of a guy.
Yeah, but
Yeah,
like,
actually, Modi has had a bad image due to Gotra riots and also
Yeah,
while he's standing for PM elections, they had issues, but this guy created image like making him do chai with chai wala kind of things, and
yeah,
yeah,
kind of thing.
yeah,
damn. So
I,
so actually the winner is this guy
yeah.
out of all.
Actually, he lost only one elections with Congress. He did for Congress in UP, but at the similar time, Balakot strike happens, and Modi used it to win in BJP in Uttar Pradesh. So,
Oh my
yeah.
God.
That's right.
Like, oh my
other
God.
than that, he kind of won everywhere in India. Like now his West Bengal is going very crucial. They are like warring each other, killing each other. it's politics is really stupid there.
Especially in India, man.
Yeah,
Oh my.
no, I would say it's everywhere politics are like stupid, but like every country has their problems, and people hate. Most of people like hate politics and political parties.
Yeah, you know what? In India, that's even more because there is so much little, like there is so much illiteracy in India and so much, what do you say, financial problems and crisis in India. Poverty is so high and the population is so high. Can you imagine in India, the votes are sold for just a bottle of alcohol?
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Yeah, so that's it. That's the credibility of the elections in the largest democracy of the world.
Yeah, but also like, I don't know. It depends a lot of
A
also on
few
the
years back,
government.
I saw one of the worst protests in India. Like one street was totally on a protest because they didn't receive money for the elections. Like their next road and other parallel roads got the money, but they didn't get the money. So they were on the strike to they need money for voting. Like so was
Like,
it's illegal, but this guy said the guy doesn't understand that they are doing protests, but they didn't give money for elections. That's only. So if they give, we can vote for them like that stuff. So funny. But
oh my God.
Yeah, you can imagine that now.
Also, like a lot of people like buy the votes. Like in the I remember like in also in the villages, they buy the votes.
sorry, mine.
Like I would say like mayor,
Hello, yeah.
like the mayor on in the villages.
Mayor.
Yeah,
Maybe
mayor. I remember that like in my uh,
mayors and
like I remember they used it to like I don't know give bottles of alcohol or money to people to get the votes.
Yeah, actually, this happened in Bihar. Like they banned alcohol when now they started selling illegally illegal selling of alcohol to get votes. Like
Oh
recently
my
in
God.
Bihar, it happened. Yeah.
I don't know why they do that. Like,
because
They
that's
don't.
easy. For the vote. Yeah,
yeah, I get it, but like I like
because
if
that
I
easy.
yeah if I was there like okay you give me the money maybe I would vote you but maybe not. Who knows? And if I don't like the person I wouldn't vote. I just take the money and that's it.
No, 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 no. They are very smart actually. What happened was, in during when the election was there in Karnataka in my city, what happened? A lot of people were given money and asked to keep their voter IDs with the people because they had the doubt that this, like especially from the Muslim community, like there was this BJP guy who said, "Okay, if you want the money, I will give the money, but for one day you have to keep your voter IDs with me, and you don't have to vote in the election."
Oh my God.
Yeah, that happened, man.
Oh my God.
Because he knew it that Muslim guys will never vote for him, and he said, "Okay, I will give you the money, but you have to give your cards, your voter ID cards to me, and you can take it later."
I like it's also crazy how how people take the money. Like
Yeah,
yeah. Oh my God. Like one vote can change everything, and it's crazy how people take the money to just don't vote or vote for a specific party.
yeah, and that's why something like Nota would have been a game changer. Nota is this thing in the like which means none of the above, but it's just there for the name's sake. It doesn't have
Yeah,
any.
but it doesn't have any role other than
Yeah,
that.
it doesn't have any role.
Like
Like
if it does any special power, like it can call off an election or it can bring a re-election, it will be Nota will get more votes. But
yeah, The nota would
Because
have been good if the nota gets voted, the people whoever have participated in the election would have get banned for like 5 years, 6 years.
Oh my
Till
god.
the next election. That time would have been good, but it's just there for the namesake, and it doesn't even matter much in the election.
Oh my
So
god.
we need to understand in India, the election is not only about work and development, it's much more than that. Especially the caste calculation comes into the place, the religious.
Like I don't know how it is possible. Like now we are in 2021. How there is still the caste system in India?
There's a massive
no,
goal.
no, it's very much alive, you know. Like every in my state, actually, they will use caste only to use the number of caste only to pick the MLA from here.
Yeah,
Actually, who is the which caste is the as the majority in their constituency? The MLA will be from that caste, you know, because it's very
yeah.
much alive everywhere. So
Yeah,
uh,
but no, like
And
I actually
even
like I actually don't know why there is still caste system.
yeah, actually, yeah, I have read a lot of books. Actually, the thing it was created for something else, but it has changed to into an abomination now. It's better to destroy rather than having it because people don't understand what it is and they just show their chauvinism or other, like I'm superior caste, you're low caste, and this
Mhm.
brings a big difference. You know, lot of people even giving the reservation, they are still in the poverty.
Yeah,
So
Yeah.
yeah, yeah. Like I guess
And
that there are a lot of intelligent people, like a lot of intelligent people that are in lowest caste. I don't know how it works, the caste system there, but I guess in the lowest caste, and they don't have like possibilities to go, I don't know, study or become a big person. I don't know how actually it was, but from what I heard,
yeah, actually, I can answer that because I've had a lot of friends from the lower caste. The money and all is secondary for them, but the main problem is social acceptance. No matter how high or how higher you go, how much you achieve, but still you will be deemed down by the higher caste. That happened with the president of India, man. He went to a temple, but the priest didn't allow him in the temple because he was from a lower caste. He's from a lower caste,
that's so
so he had
sad.
yeah,
to. Yeah,
in a village also I heard a story that like one guy from lower caste, he also always criticized for being a lower caste. He studied some more and became a government school teacher. Because this guy was in a government school teacher, it's in a village actually. That higher caste people actually is an 8th standard teacher. So what this higher caste people do, they decrease the caste to only to 5th standard, and then they made him that he should not work over here because he's from this caste. So that really lost him job. The guys, those guys really went as far as to decrease the number of class, like only 5th standard, only the school works like that. So yeah,
oh man.
Okay,
they
okay.
can't accept like how can this guy be a teacher like that?
Oh,
It's
okay.
still so much alive in 2020. That's what feeling like nowadays. Lots of incidents are coming up. Slowly after right wing, I really feel like after the slowly right wing takes place, this kind of is got regenerated seems because before that this doesn't like this much like 5 or 10 years ago, but nowadays it's the pride, uh, the pride is higher. I think so. Yeah, so it's getting worse nowadays.
Yeah, it's already got worse.
Yeah,
And and these guys, the higher caste guys, seem to have the problem with the reservations. They say because of reservation, we are not getting into education, no, right?
Yeah, yeah, yeah. Yeah.
They, they
For
have a lot
me,
of apprehension about it. They
like
say that because these guys are getting reservation, they are not getting going to get admissions and all. But
yeah, a
they
lot
need,
of people. I have seen a lot of people crying that like SC is all getting richer and richer, but still this caste system. This, but if you look at the data, those people are still in India. If you earn more than 23 rupees, you are not under the poverty. That means there are people who gets even 33 rupees per day. So look at their conditions; they are even worse. So yeah.
That's sad. Like I can't imagine to, I don't know, live in a country where there is like caste system, like differences uh, from people to people. For me it's crazy to think about this system, and think there are like still countries in 2021 that have some like caste system that where people are different and have different roles. Like I couldn't live in such a country. Like for me everyone is same, everyone their rights and have equal rights. So yeah, that's what I think.
Yeah, now imagine we have to live with that. So you can understand how the life must be.
Like
Just
I can't imagine like being in the lowest caste and thinking like the upper caste people, like I know, hates me or think so bad about me.
yeah, great, great.
Yeah, it's crazy.
No,
Like
actually, that happens.
I
So
can't imagine how they feel about it.
yeah, so that's why the life in India is very hard. And if you go by the human indexes, recently there was a human happiness index. It gets released every year, I guess, where India was, it slipped down and India is lower than Pakistan and Bangladesh. Like the people in India are more unhappy than the people in Pakistan and Bangladesh. Like the standard of living is even low in India
We
than
are,
we.
we are even we are even less, low in GDP per capita compared to Bangladesh.
Yeah, yeah,
Actually, they are really going very good. Bangladesh we are actually losing some points.
yeah, man.
I felt like we are really good at UP rather than this NTA. Like everything is like GDP other growths are increasing, but the social justice is kind of like dropping many points. That's what I see. Like, there are more riots, protests. You see this much of this kind of there's so much protest nowadays. Like like farmers one, CA, NRC. How many protests? How many riots?
And and the number of suicides are also increasing.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
That shows how much the people are depressed and sad. And actually, India is considered to be a very sad nation. We always talk about this India having huge manpower, but still people are not happy here
Like
because
it's normal that India have like huge human power. Like it's because there are a lot of people there.
yeah,
And also it's crazy how the government is making rules based on the religion. That is also crazy for me.
actually the thing is like till 2014 we used to listen that the constitution is different, the religion is different. But now what is happening is like they are taking the oath on the constitutions and becoming ministers, prime ministers, and all. But they are like practicing and introducing a lot of religious things into a lot of administrative things. Like for example, in UP, like almost all the police stations have been converted into Thakur police stations. Like a lot of the higher officers and the people there are the police officers are appointed based on caste, and Thakur caste is like Brahmins. They are the highest caste. So
Oh,
so you can imagine like even in the service.
crazy.
Wait, what do Kanya has to say on this? Like, she's from UP, right?
Uh, I guess she can't talk, so
I've observed very closely. Like these peoples, like especially from Bihar, I would say, UP also, they don't have much of opportunities in their own like respective states. So they go out and work in different states where what they do is they just lower the standard of the job. For example, like I'm working in an engineering sector. So what they will do is they will come and they will work for half the price, and
okay.
they will also be ready to sleep on the ground. They won't require the house. they'll be working for a very less money. So what happens is it kills the competition, and the local people of that particular state don't get the jobs. So this outrage happened mostly in
Wait, I
Maharashtra.
can't hear you clearly. That there is maybe you have to like exit and
Yeah,
re-enter.
yeah. Can you hear
Yeah,
me?
yeah, now it's better.
Yeah,
Yeah,
yeah. So
what you were saying about the competition, like here in Italy, is the same thing.
अरे ठीक है चल रहा है
Oh, wait. What's going on? Shiwei, I will unmute you soon. So I was saying like about the competition. You were saying like here in Italy is the same thing because like a lot of people from Africa come here and they work for like so cheap. Like I don't know, let's say like if here normally the people who work like in industries get like €8 from 8 to 10 or 7 to 10 euros per hour. So like the people who come from Africa, like black people here work like for I don't know, €3 per hour or €4 per hour. So they leave like they kill the competition also here. So also that's why a lot of people here hates them. And yeah, that's what I wanted to say.
yeah, that's right. So it becomes like an insider versus outsider thing. Like
Yeah.
the people.
Most countries is now the situation. Like, yeah, even in Trump also doing the same with Mexico. Like, he
Yeah,
will construct a wall
yeah.
in Mexico to stop immigrants.
So, don't did he construct the wall or he didn't?
No, actually, he did. I think he did. He did.
He did construct the wall.
He did, but like it doesn't work. Like people still
Yeah,
pass the wall.
yeah.
He was getting trolled for it. Like,
Yeah,
great.
actually, it was useless. He just, I don't know, used the money for nothing. We like it's normal that people will find a way to go there somehow, wall or not
And
wall.
yeah, and Trump went offensive with the Mexicans, man. He called them rapist and druggist.
Yeah. He was crazy
And
good.
I still remember he said he will make Mexico pay for the wall. But
Yeah. Actually, I guess he did that.
no, Mexico didn't pay.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. And he was getting trolled even in the Congress of the United States. They were also like the Congress after the Democrats, I guess, won the midterm elections and they controlled the Congress. So they were threatening to like not fund his wall. So what he did was he stopped all the works of the government for like a week. He made the government shut down.
Oh
So
my
he
God.
he said, I want money for the wall, or else I'm not opening the government. And
Yeah, also no, I read some news like he don't want to go like quit the White House.
Yeah. He
Yeah.
was doing problems like he's going to challenge the voting system, and
yeah,
he
yeah.
said he will stop the counting. Like,
Yeah, that's crazy.
yeah,
And he has to be the only president in the whole world whose tweets were getting like deleted and the disclaimer was put by Twitter that
Yeah,
this
also Facebook,
maybe
also
false.
Facebook.
Yeah.
Oh my God.
It was crazy, man.
Actually, it looks
and
like
he
like
also faced an impeachment in the court for doing some for attacking Iran and doing some allegations with Ukraine. It seems.
Yeah.
that's crazy.
Yeah, last year at this time we created a warlike scenario by attacking Iran. Iran in general. Yeah.
Yeah, he
Yeah.
want like well like to 2020 started with like he wanted to do like there was people World War III, I guess, afraid of World War III.
Yeah.
So yes,
He
2020 also started so bad
uh,
and finishes so bad. And
he
then
killed Iran's military head man in Iraq. He was a funny dude,
yeah, he was.
but he used to do these outrageous things, and people used to think, man, he's gonna break out of war. But surprisingly, he didn't. That's also very interesting.
Yeah, but also like there is not only him who, yeah, he's the president, but there are a lot of staff behind him. So
Yeah.
like it's not easy decision to make, like to start the war from one day to another,
Mhm.
I guess.
Yeah. So there was this one thing also I just wanted to bring forward was I guess there was a cartoon, Simpson cartoons that predicted his victory, and like there is a lot of conspiracy theories also about Trump's election and all. So I just wanted to ask, what do you guys think about conspiracy theories in general?
Yeah, there was like Russians
Yeah.
made him win, something like that. He paid Russians.
No, so yeah, what do you guys think about the conspiracy theories? Like the moon landing was fake and the United States government knows there are aliens. So a lot
Oh,
of yeah, so there is a lot of this thing that goes on in the
like
internet these days. What do
uh,
you think about?
like I don't know why the government should hide something like there are aliens there out. Like I think that would be quite like impossible to maintain something like something like that secret, because if there are aliens out there, they obviously, like, I don't know, people will see them. So uh, for that I don't know, but I can't say much about theories, because it's like you don't know what's going on. I would say that. Aditya, what's about Aditya? Oh,
Sorry.
Aditya.
Hello. Yeah. Hello. Yeah. Hello. Sorry. Yeah.
So what you think about that?
Which one? Which one actually?
About
About
conspiracy or theory theories?
Yeah, those. Yeah. There are more constant. Like if you can't understand a phenomenon, they will throw it. Conspiracy theory, like premise are constructed by aliens. Humans constructed by remaking alien spaceship. So lot of stupid theories comes and goes like that. It's better not to listen or understand it. Put it in your mind. It will only give more confusions.
Yeah, that's also true.
yeah, that's true, actually, I also don't believe much on conspiracy theories. I think they are like put forward to just create like to get views or to spread misinformation.
Yeah, like
Mhm.
I'm the kind person like who, yeah, there are conspiracy theories, but I want to like see before making a decision. So
Uh,
that's why I don't know what to say about that.
mhm.
Like if I see that thing is happening, yeah, I believe it or I don't believe it.
Yeah,
So how much we are here? Like 1 hour or 1 hour and 30 minutes.
Yeah.
yeah.